Have you ever been in a conversation with someone and you felt the tension rising, your heartbeat getting faster, and anger building up inside you? Maybe you tried to stay calm, but then suddenly you said to yourself, "I've had enough of this. I'm walking away." And as soon as you walk away, just a few steps later, boom, you think, "I should have said that. That would have shut them down. That would have proved my point." Let me tell you something. You are not alone. We've all been there. This happens because our brain is wired for survival, not harmony. There's a part of the brain that reacts instantly to anything that feels threatening. Someone's tone, their expression, their attitude. And without even realizing, we label them as difficult, annoying, impossible to deal with. Pause and think about this. Have you ever met someone for the first time and immediately felt, "Yeah, I'm not going to like this person"? That's your fight or flight system kicking in. Adrenaline, stress, anxiety. Your body thinks a dangerous animal is coming for you, but in reality, it's just a conversation. Here's the truth. When we deal with difficult people too often, we damage ourselves, not them. Stress can ruin your peace, it can weaken your health, and it can affect your job, relationships, happiness, and even your future. So the question is, are you willing to risk your peace and happiness for someone else's behavior? Because the stress that enters your body, it doesn't go into theirs. It's your heart beating fast. It's your energy being drained. It's your peace being stolen. So if we can't change their behavior, we must learn how to control our behavior. Let me give you a new way to look at it. Instead of labeling someone as "he's stubborn," "she's rude," or "they're disrespectful," ask yourself, why might they be behaving like this? What's going on inside them? What pain might they be carrying? Sometimes the so-called rude person is actually just scared. Sometimes the aggressive person is really hurting deep down. And sometimes the one who ignores you is just completely overwhelmed. Let me tell you something important. Every difficult person is fighting a battle you simply cannot see. Let me share a real example with you. There were these two people at work, and honestly, they hated each other. Every single conversation between them turned into stress. They labeled each other, saying things like, "He's annoying," or "He doesn't respect me." But you know, when they finally talked honestly, they realized they both misunderstood each other. One thought he was being ignored, while the other thought he was being disturbed. Just one open conversation, and everything changed. This really shows something powerful. Labels, well, they close hearts. But questions, they open understanding. So the next time someone frustrates you, try this. Instead of saying, "You are the problem," say, "We seem to be misunderstanding each other. How can we fix this together?" That one word, together, can turn conflict into connection. Another tip, when someone does even just one small good thing, acknowledge it, appreciate it. A little appreciation can, really melt a hard personality. Because here's the reality. Difficult people become less difficult when they feel seen and respected. Now let's talk about you. Every single one of us, including you and me, We are someone's difficult person. Hard to accept, right? But self-awareness is the key to growth. So, how do we protect our peace? How do we stop stress from controlling us? Well, here are some simple tools you can use instantly. First, just take a deep breath. Slow breathing tells your brain, I'm safe, I'm in control. Next, take a short break. You can say, let's pause and continue later. It gives both hearts time to calm down, you know. And finally, separate the person from the behavior. Say, I don't like this behavior, but I don't hate the person. Ask yourself, is this worth my peace? Is this worth my happiness? Is this worth my heart attack? Most of the time, the answer is no. So, listen to this carefully. It is not weakness to walk away from conflict. It is wisdom. It is not losing when you choose peace. It is winning. Why should you take the higher path? Why should you be the one who chooses calmness and control? Because your peace matters, your health matters, your happiness matters. And someone else's behavior should never be the reason your heart suffers. So today, make this decision. I will protect my peace. I will control my reactions. I will not let difficult people destroy my inner joy. Because at the end of the day, it's your life, it's your heart, it's your future, and you deserve peace every single day.